Hello students, in this section we are clearly going to discuss about the site of photosynthesis and the pigments required for photosynthesis. Right, now the site of photosynthesis. So where does the photosynthesis takes place? In our primary classes we read that green parts of plant is going to perform the process called photosynthesis, right? That is leaves, green branches. Okay, so where the green part is there, the photosynthesis is going to take place. We all know that. Now I'm just drawing the plant which consists of leaves, green leaves. Right, now here I'm just taking one leaf to understand where does the photosynthesis takes place, right? Right, this is the green leaf. Okay, now just I am cutting this section to know how the cells are arranged in the leaf. Right, now see, look over this. It consists of two layers. One is upper layer and one is lower layer. Right, now I am just drawing the same picture which is located here. Right, now it consists of upper epidermis and also lower epidermis. Where in lower epidermis, stomatic pores are present to perform the process known as transpiration. Right. So this is upper epidermis. Okay. And now this one is lower epidermis. Now upper epidermis is covered by a protective layer known as cuticle. What it is? It is known as cuticle, right? So what is the role of cuticle? It protects the plant, right? Now beneath the upper epidermis, there are compactly arranged cells are present. Right, compactly arranged cells known as palisade parenchymatous cells. Okay. Now just see here, upper epidermis, beneath that it consists of palisade parenchymatous cells. Okay. Now beneath the palisade parenchymatous cells which are compactly arranged, there are again spongy parenchymatous cells are also there, which is loosely packed beneath the palisade parenchymatous cells. Right, how they are arranged? They are arranged loosely. Right, so what is this? This one is palisade parenchyma. And this one is spongy parenchyma. Right, now look here. Palisade parenchyma, the cells and spongy parenchymatous cells together to form mesophyll cell. This one is mesophyll cell. Now, look here. Photosynthesis is going to perform in mesophyll cell. Right. Now, where mesophyll cells are located? Mesophyll cells are located in every green part of plant. Right. Leaves consist of mesophyll cell where photosynthesis is going to take place. Right. Now, I am just taking one mesophyll cell again to understand where the chloroplast is located. Right. So chloroplast is the site for photosynthesis. Right. Now I am just drawing once again the cell of mesophyll. So mesophyll cell contains its own large central vacuole So this one is mesophyll cell, right? It contains its own large vacuole with the nucleus, which contains its own DNA, right? Now, here chloroplasts are located just beneath the layer or cell, just beneath the cell wall. So this is chloroplast, just below the mesophyll cell, right? So how they are located? They are located parallel to the wall of the mesophyll cell, right? So why this is arranged? To get maximum incident of light, okay, to get maximum incident of light, so that whichever the pigments present in the chloroplast perform the process of photosynthesis. Here, now I am just taking the chloroplast, one chloroplast, to understand where dark reaction and light reaction is going to take place. Right? Just now I am taking one more time the structure of chloroplast. So we all know that chloroplast is a double membrane structure and it is semi-autonomous in nature. Right? So how many layers are there? Two layers are there. Two membranes are there in the chloroplast. So what are those? What are those? This one is outer membrane, right? And this part is lower membrane or inner membrane. Clear? Now, so inside the inner membrane there is a substance called stroma is there all over the cell, which is a jelly-like substance. So what is this? It is stroma, right? Now, in the stroma, there are structures called thylakoids are present. What are those? Thylakoids. So, what is the role of thylakoid? Let me discuss about this very shortly. Okay. Now, this one sac is called thylakoid, and a pile of thylakoids to form grana. A pile of thylakoids to form grana. Right? Just observe the parts which are present in the chloroplast. Okay. Now, so grana is connected by stroma lamellae. Right? Grana are connected by stroma lamellae. Now this one is stroma lamellae. Okay, now see here, chloroplast contains outer membrane and inner membrane. Clear? Now it contains a sac-like structure called thylakoid. So this is very important. Upon the membrane of thylakoid, pigments are present which are responsible for the process of photosynthesis. Okay. Now thylakoid is thylakoid membrane where light reaction is going to take place. Clear? Now a pile of thylakoids to form grana, right? And grana are connected by stroma lamellae. Clear? Now inside there is a jelly-like substance called stroma. This is very important where dark reaction is going to take place. Let me tell you shortly what is light reaction, what is dark reaction. Right? Now, dark reaction is going to take place in stroma. Right? So, after the process of dark reaction, it is going to prepare glucose molecules. And those glucose molecules are stored as starch granules inside the chloroplast. Because dark reaction is taking place in stroma. Right? So where the starch granules are located? In the stroma, right? Now, so it contains its own nucleus and ribosomes are also there, right? Now, so where the light reaction is taking place? Light reaction is taking place upon the membrane of thylakoid, right? Here. Now, what are the end products of thylakoid? ATP and NADPH, right? So those ATP and NADPH are released into the stroma. So by uptaking this, dark reaction is going to take place. I will tell you clearly what is dark reaction, what is light reaction, right? Now up to this, just remember what are the organelles present in the chloroplast. Okay, now where the light reaction and dark reaction is going to take place. It is on light reaction is taking place upon the membrane of thylakoid and dark reaction is taking place inside the stroma. And what are the end products also, right? So up to now it is clear. Now I am just going to draw one more time the structure of thylakoid where pigments are present. Before that, I am going to tell you what are the pigments required for photosynthesis and how they are going to play the process.